Hey there everyone, it's Matt from Creative Reviews, and today I'm going to give you the pros and cons of having Windows 8 Pro on a non-touchscreen device as opposed to a touchscreen device. This is a Sony Vaio Z Series laptop, and unfortunately it does not have a touchscreen on it. Until just a very few months ago, laptops did not have touchscreens on it whatsoever because Windows 7, Vista, and all of those operating systems from Windows were not touch-friendly very much at all. Windows 7 was released with a few touch-friendly applications, and supposedly it was touch-friendly, but not nearly as much as Windows 8 is now. Here are a few cons of not having a touchscreen when you install Windows 8. What I found to see is there's a lot of gestures in Windows 8, and they are a little bit supported. They help your experience with using a mouse or a touchpad, but they're hindered by not being able to simply touch the screen and navigate. For example, if this was a touch screen, all I would do is if I want to move this over here, I just drag this over here and move it back and forth depending on where I want to go, and just get very poignant and get exactly to where in which application I wanted to. For example, here, let's go with some of the other touch gestures. If you wanted to access it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of mimic with my mouse pointer how I would do this. If you want to pull out the navigation bar of what other applications and programs are over, you would have to go over here, go to the upper right hand corner, go out and in again. And you would bring up this, and you'd be able to click on it because there are big tiles here. Click on it, and there you go. With this, instead of being able to go like this and then that, to bring that up, you have to go to the very upper left-hand corner and then drag your mouse slowly down here, because if you go like this and then move out, you lose it on, you can't get back to it. So you have to move it very clearly on the very most left side to access your other programs. For example, again, if you want to move this, you would be able to touch, but with this you have to use the scroll feature as if you're scrolling up or down to move from side to side. And that takes a little bit getting accustomed to, and it'll be fine, but it's just not as intuitive as swipe right or swipe left, because this is a very plane-oriented system instead of a very horizontal system. Okay, another thing that you can do with the mouse here, you move it over here, the mouse pointer's on this side. What do you want? If you want to move the screen a little bit this way, you would just move more, and that would bring, see, it's a little bit, this is not what I'm trying to show you right now. This is showing you the charms bar, where you would go over here on the upper right hand corner and bring out the charms bar, which is search for the entire system, share if you're on a picture or a video. This is your start menu, and these are the devices connected with the system. This is the settings, so you can turn Wi-Fi on and off, turn the volume up and down, and brightness, all that too, and power, shutting the system down or putting on restart. It's just not very clear. These are a lot of cons, because you need to be able to touch this device to get your full-fledged, to get everything out of here. I have used an HP Envy 14-inch. The screen was very nice. It was very, very clear, and I had a fun time using it. And you get the benefits of also having a keyboard too, and if you want, you can attach a mouse to it. So really, there are no pros whatsoever by not having a touchscreen on your laptop. It's going to be cheaper, but there's no pros to the system itself. One pro I can think of is your screen is not going to be smudged by fingers. If you have any kind of touchscreen device like an iPad, that's always going to be smudged with fingerprints, but it's very little, you can easily wipe it away with a cloth. It's that's not a pro whatsoever. So there's basically no pros in just having this other than the cost being lower. And possibly the battery life being a little bit better on non-touchscreen devices. But really, this is something that it supports gestures, supports touching, and it really needs it. So what do you think? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Comment, let me know what you feel like. Do you have it installed on your laptop? And if so, is it a touchscreen or non-touchscreen device? Let me know. This has been Matt from Creative Reviews. Find me on Facebook, WordPress, and Twitter. And tell me what you like and what you don't like. And I'll see you next time.